Welcome back, you guys. Your boy CK. Now, the word of the day is parody. Not the one with the D, okay? Even though there's some really funny parodies on YouTube. The one Spice Adams did on the Bazzi song was pretty funny. No, we're actually talking about parody with an I and a T. Most people would say that out of the major sports, the NFL is the one where there's the most parody. Meaning that on any given Sunday, any NFL team can win. Now, I want to see if that holds true not just for one game, but for an entire season. I want to find out how many Super Bowls each team would win if you simulate one season 32 times. We are in Madden 20, but hey, it's the Madden 21 rosters, okay? Shout out to MF Maddox. If you don't believe me, just wait 1 second, okay? Boom! Cam Newton's on the Patriots. So every single team is up to date. I'm pretty sure that was the last transaction of the NFL, man. You have Gronk on the Buccaneers, you have Hopkins on the Cardinals. So yeah, we're gonna go ahead and simulate 32 times in Madden. Obviously, you know, Madden not the most realistic thing, but we're gonna see how many teams are gonna win the Super Bowl and how many times each team win the Super Bowl. A lot of teams are probably gonna come up with a big old donut, but I'm curious, man. Leave your predictions in the comment section. Who's gonna win the most Super Bowls? How many will your favorite team win? Let's find out. Real quick, taking a look at the league settings, man. We're on all Madden simulation. There is a trade deadline and trades are enabled. So if they want to make some reckless trades, then Madden might let them or Madden might not let them. Salary cap is on, superstar abilities on as well. We turn injuries off. So let's just get us started, man. Me using the Eagles means absolutely nothing. I will not be controlling or having any effect on any of these teams, man. Let's see what happens in our first simulation. Our first MVP is Cam Newton on a 7-8-1 squad, though. That is extremely unrealistic. Not saying Cam can't win MVP, but the worst record of a team that had league MVP was the 1997 Detroit Lions, who went 9-7 and they had co-MVP Barry Sanders. And our Super Bowl matchup is the Colts versus the Cowboys. We're gonna try to see every team at least do one possession in the Super Bowl, man, as the Colts start off with a jet sweep. Big 3rd and 1. Can Rivers and company keep the chains moving? Handoff right up the gut, too easy. They had a decent drive going, but they're gonna have to settle for a 3. Now the Cowboys are a team I think is gonna make it a lot in this video, just because they're an extremely high overall team, and you know, Madden. Ooh, the delay handoff, Zeke. Big reason why they're here. All right, so it looks like they're gonna have to punt, man. 3rd and 4, they could not move the chains. Lackluster starts for both teams. Let's see how it ends up, though. So it ended up being an actually entertaining game. The Colts are the first team to win the Super Bowl in this experiment. All right, so here we go. Simulation number 2. Look at that. Cam Newton with his 2nd MVP in a row. And we have the Seahawks and the Titans, 2 brand new teams. I mean, the Titans were 1 game away from the Super Bowl last year. It's not as far-fetched as it might seem. 3rd and 11, Tannehill's gonna have to pass the ball right here. Play action. Bottom of the screen, and they get the first down. Oh my goodness, what a hit by Wagner. Henry coughs it up, and the Seahawks have the football. Now, Russell Wilson, I mean, he's good enough to drag any team to the Super Bowl. Imagine starting off with a QB draw, though. Not sure that was the play call right there, but you know what? Hey, maybe it's been working for them all season. Who knows? Oh my goodness, what is going on with the fumbles? Both teams coughing it up on their first possession. Let's see how this game ended up. The Seahawks take home the W. They're the 2nd team in this video to get a Super Bowl win. Now, before we start simulation number 3, you know, go ahead and hit the like button. But also, I wanted to show you guys the free agents, man. As you can see, there's no one 80 or above. I changed all of their positions. You know, all the guys that can make ginormous impacts. I put them at either center, as you can see, guys like Andrew Luck, Taylor Gabriel, Antonio Brown, or cornerback if they were like D linemen, offensive linemen, things of that nature. Just so I know they could not make an impact, man. I wanted the teams to be as realistic as possible to the teams in real life. And sometimes the CPU tries to sign free agents, so hey, they can sign the 70 overalls, but they ain't gonna get guys like Andrew Luck and Antonio. And I know you can turn Phil roster off and things like that, but sometimes it just doesn't work. So anyways, here we go. Simulation number 3. That boy Trubisky is the 2nd person to win MVP. And it looks like the Eagles made it to the Super Bowl. Just so you know, I didn't do nothing. Okay, I didn't force win or anything like that. Let's go show you. Regular season, that's key. No force wins, okay. No funny business going on. We earned our trip to the Super Bowl. Look at this. Beat the Seahawks, the Packers, and the Cardinals. Very close game. But now we got to play Mahomes and the Chiefs. Obviously, you know who I would be rooting for to get the W. Mahomes already has his, okay. He's good. It would be nice to see Wentz get his as Fletcher takes Mahomes down. I'm just happy it's 2 brand new teams as well, man. This is crazy. 3 simulations, 6 different teams. So far, I'm loving the parity. Carson Wentz dropping back. Let's see who he has open. Okay, over the middle. I think that's Jalen Reagor right there. Never mind, that was a good one. Okay, here we go. Handoff. Miles Sanders. He's going to have a big year. This is going to happen. All right, 3rd and 2. Handoff. Oh, Jesus Christ. What a juke by Sanders. All right, they're in the red zone. Can they cap it off with a touchdown? Play action. Wentz. Touchdown to the bottom of the screen. Alshon Jeffrey giving them the lead. Let's see who ends up winning this one. The Chiefs. Andy Reid beats his former team in the Super Bowl, and they're the 3rd team to take home the Lombardi in this video. Low-key, I'm surprised that we haven't seen a repeat yet. Will this be the time it happens, man? Simulation number 4. Deshaun Watson, our 3rd MVP winner of the video. And we have 2 more brand new teams, the Packers and the Ravens. This will be another disgusting matchup, man. Lamar versus Rodgers. Lamar in the Super Bowl period would be really fun to see. I feel like this is the year he's finally going to get his first playoff W. Hey, maybe the Packers defense is that nasty. Let's see what happens on his 3rd and long.
What is that?
Oh, God, Jesus Christ. Now, Rodgers back in the Super Bowl, we've been waiting to see it for a long time. Or at least I have. I don't know. I can't speak for everybody. But the guy is just too good not to have more Super Bowl appearances. And seeing him versus Ravens defense would be pretty freaking entertaining if you ask me. 3rd down and long. Let's see what Rodgers does right here. Okay, complete a pass, but the drive's going to stall out. They got to punt. Let's see who ends up winning this one. And the Ravens come out on top. Lamar is the 4th quarterback to get a Lombardi in this video. Can we keep it up? Can we continue seeing brand new teams every time? Here we go. Simulation number 5. Mahomes finally takes home his first MVP. I was wondering when it was going to happen. And we have the Bears and the Browns in the Super Bowl. 2 brand new teams. Now, no matter who's in the Super Bowl, I'm watching. But I gotta be honest, this will get a little less ratings than the other ones we've seen so far. You know what I'm saying? The Bears versus the Browns. I mean, I guess the stars would be Khalil Mack versus Baker. I don't even know who the quarterback would be for the Bears at this point. I mean, obviously Trubisky in this one, but would it be Foles in real life? 3rd and forever after a holding penalty. Trubisky surveying the field, gonna just dump it off, and they're gonna have to punt the ball. This will be the Browns' first ever Super Bowl appearance, man.
Wait till you see the...
Oh my God, and they start off with a fumble. The Bears come out on top in this one, man, 28-24. But hey, at least the Browns made it to a Super Bowl. I'm not sure if every team will be able to say that at the end of this video. It's just a matter of time until we see a team reach the Super Bowl for the 2nd time in this video, man. I'm not sure when it's gonna happen. Let's see. Simulation number 6. Ryan Tannehill, the 5th person to win MVP in this video. And I told you it would happen. The Chiefs, for the 2nd time, are in the Super Bowl. All right, so we've already seen the Chiefs have their possession in this video. Now it's time to take a look at the Falcons for the first time, man. Matty Ice has his team back in the Super Bowl. Look at Todd Gurley. Once again, if everything goes right in real life, the Falcons have enough talent to take it to the promised land, man. I really think they do. Empty backfield, Matty Ice. Top of the screen, and it's incomplete. Look at the honey badger. 6 simulations, 6 different winners. This is crazy. Here we go on simulation number 7. I don't know why I'm checking MVPs. I just feel like it. Okay. Cam Newton wins his 3rd MVP. And we finally have 2 teams that have already been in the Super Bowl in this video, man. The Cowboys and the Chiefs. No need to go ahead and watch this one. We're just gonna simulate to the next week and see who ends up coming out on top. The Chiefs win their 2nd Super Bowl in their 3rd appearance of the video. That's more along the lines of what I was expecting, to be completely honest. Like, these high-powered teams with just nasty rosters, man, making it to the Super Bowl over and over. Here we go on simulation number 8. For the 2nd time, Deshaun Watson wins MVP. And the Seahawks and the Ravens, both teams we've already seen in the Super Bowl, are back in the Super Bowl. And the Ravens get their 2nd Super Bowl win of the video. All right, let's get it, man. Simulation number 9. Back-to-back MVPs and the 3rd one of the video for Deshaun Watson. But unfortunately, he cannot drag his team to the Super Bowl, man. This time it's the Packers and the Ravens. Both teams we've already seen. Matter of fact, that was a matchup earlier in this video. So let's just go ahead and find out who ends up winning this one. The Ravens, the first team to win 3 Super Bowls in this video. We have reached double digits. Here we go. Simulation number 10. Drew Brees wins MVP for the first time in this video. And he took his team to the Super Bowl, man. We've seen this matchup before. Saints came out on top in real life. Let's see if they can come out on top in this one. All right, here we go, man. Brees and the Saints. I'm surprised it took them 10 tries to make it to the Super Bowl. Let's be honest, regardless of how you feel about the Saints, they be getting screwed in the playoffs. Okay, it happens. almost every single year. So yeah, this time they actually didn't get screwed. Let's see what happens, man. Empty backfield, 2nd and 11. Breeze over the middle to his tight end. Now we've already seen the Colts possession. You know, they were in the first Super Bowl of the video, so we will not be seeing them. We're just gonna see the Saints, and so far it's the Jared Cook show. Handoff, Alvin Kamara. Jesus. Look at that run, Jesus Christ. He's gonna give the Saints the early lead. Back and forth battle. Look at how close this game is. Holy crap. The Saints, however, come out on top 41-38, and they get their first Super Bowl win of the video. Let's do it, man. Simulation number 11. The rookie Justin Herbert wins MVP this time on a 14-2 Chargers team. That hasn't happened since Jim Brown back in 1957. Herbert might be something special, but he wasn't special enough to take his team to the Super Bowl, man. The Chiefs are back in it once again. But we get to see the Panthers for the first time. But we all know the driving force behind this team. Come on now. It's number 22 in the backfield. He would have to have an MVP type season if they would have any chance to make it to the Super Bowl. Not sure why he just ran out of bounds on 3rd down. Andy Reid does it again. The Chiefs get their 3rd Super Bowl win of the video. But hey, at least the Panthers made it to a Super Bowl. On to simulation number 12. Oh, for the first time it's Josh Allen winning MVP on a team below 500 though. And we have the Cowboys versus the Ravens, 2 teams we've already seen. So we're just gonna go ahead and simulate, see who comes out on top. The Ravens get their 4th Super Bowl win in as many appearances. Maybe we can start seeing some new teams again. Just gotta have faith. Simulation lucky number 13. All right, so we're almost at the Pro Bowl. Let's see what happens, man. If you're enjoying this, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button, man. The Browns and the Saints. We've actually already seen both of these teams in the Super Bowl, so we're just gonna simulate Cam Newton for the 4th time in this video. He's the first person to win 4 MVPs. That's crazy. We have not seen Lamar Jackson win it yet. I wonder when that's gonna happen, man. Let's see if the Browns can get their first Super Bowl W. No, nigga. Not this time, man. They take the L to the Saints. Simulation number 14 of the video. My homeboy wins MVP for the 2nd time this video. And we have the Browns versus the Packers. 2 teams that have been in the Super Bowl 2 times before this and lost both times. So one of them is gonna get a W, finally. And it's the Packers. Aaron Rodgers and company take home the Lombardi in this one. Simulation number 15. All right, so once again, Trubisky wins MVP. I gotta see his stats real quick because I want to know what he's doing on an 8-8 team to warrant MVP. Like, hold up, 37-7. All right, that's pretty good, but is it MVP worthy? Mahomes had 43 touchdowns, only 10 interceptions. Matt Ryan had a better touchdown interception ratio, more yards thrown. I don't know, man. That's a little suspect. Anywho, the Chiefs and the Cowboys made it to the Super Bowl. 2 teams we've already seen, so we're just gonna simulate and see who ends up winning. The Cowboys lose their 4th Super Bowl in 4 tries. This is unbelievable. They cannot get a W. All right, this is simulation number 16. Halfway done our experiment. Mahomes gets his 3rd MVP of the video. Poor Lamar, man. He just can't get one. Once again, 2 teams that have not been able to get the W. They've been in the Super Bowl multiple times, but they have not been able to win it. Let's see. One team is gonna get their first Super Bowl win, and it's the Browns, 17-12. Holy crap, the Cowboys, 5 Super Bowls, 5 losses. Simulation number 17. Josh Allen, for the 2nd time in the video, gets MVP. And we finally get to see Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. I was wondering when it was gonna happen. I was getting a little nervous, not gonna lie to you. Let's see what happens, man. Tom Brady and the Buccaneers in the Super Bowl. A lot of people think this could happen this season. I'm not going to say I disagree, man. Hey, he has so many weapons to throw to. Godwin, one of the best number 2 wide receivers in the NFL, man. Brady dropping back, this time going to who else but Gronkowski. This is crazy, though. The Browns with their 5th appearance of the video. That is tied for the most with the Cowboys and the Chiefs right now. Evans in the slot. It's been nothing but passes. I don't blame him, man. When you have the GOAT at quarterback, I'll probably pass the ball a lot too, man, especially when you don't have the best running game. That's maybe why they haven't been in more Super Bowls. The running game, as Gronk gets them the touchdown and the lead. Let's see if they can hold on to it for the rest of the game. No, they cannot. The Browns end up beating the Buccaneers and getting their second Super Bowl win of the video. We're moving on to simulation number 18. Some teams I'm a little surprised we haven't seen yet. How about the Niners? Team that was just in the Super Bowl. What about, you know, the Cardinals? Kyler with Nuke, Fitzgerald. I feel like at least 1 year, you know, their defense will step up. What about the Chargers? Justin Herbert won MVP on a 14-2 team. How have they not made it yet? The Broncos, incredible offseason. I'm curious why they haven't made it. How about the Texans? Deshaun Watson is one, like, what, how many? 3 MVPs? You telling me he hasn't been able to lead his team to the Super Bowl yet? Even the Bills with Josh Allen winning MVP multiple times. I'm hoping at least a number of these teams can make an appearance. Okay, that would be dope.
He's a bad man.
Aaron Rodgers, for the first time, kind of surprised it took him this long. Once again, 2 teams we've already seen, the Cowboys and the Ravens. Can the Cowboys finally get their first Super Bowl W?
No!
Unbelievable. 6 Super Bowl losses. Let's move on to simulation number 19. Tannehill wins MVP for the 2nd time, and I told you, man, it's just nothing but repeat teams. We have the Browns and the Saints. The Saints take this one. We are moving on to simulation number 20. Can we see 2 new teams? That would be amazing. Herbert wins MVP again as a rookie. This is unbelievable, man. They went 13-3 too. Like, these are not just average seasons. The Browns and the Cowboys again. Cowboys weren't playing no games. They said, give me that W. We're moving on to simulation number 21. Cam Newton, the first person to win 5 MVPs in this video. And look who's back in the Super Bowl, man. Are the Browns gonna be this nasty this season? Is Madden telling me something? Do I need to go place a bet on Cleveland? Maybe the answer is no. I mean, they're making the Super Bowl, but they keep losing. We are on to simulation number 22. Killer Cam Newton, MVP number 6. And we have a new team from the AFC finally. The Texans versus the Cowboys in all Texas Super Bowl. Yo, they made it at 8-8. That is crazy. It was only a matter of time before Deshaun Watson got this team to the Super Bowl, man. He won 3 MVPs. Come on now. You knew it was going to happen eventually. I'm just waiting for the Patriots. Oh my goodness, what a hit. And the Cowboys have the most appearances in the NFC. So, yeah, I don't know. Madden's telling me something. I don't know what exactly you're telling me, but Jesus Christ, the run defense is looking pretty good. 3rd and forever for the Texans, their first possession of the Super Bowl. Let's see if they can keep the chains moving. Deshaun with plenty of time in the pocket. Bottom of the screen, incomplete pass. They're gonna have to punt the ball. The Texans come out on top even after punting on their first drive, man. Here we go, number 23. Somehow, for the first time, Russell Wilson wins MVP. And for the first time, Josh Allen takes the Bills to the Super Bowl. And let's see what Josh Allen and company can do. To be fair, if the Bills do make it this far, I think it's going to be mainly because of the defense. But who knows? Josh Allen, hey, he could have a crazy season. I really like Devin Singletary, you know. I feel like once he got the starting nod last year, he started going crazy. So the guy definitely has a lot of talent. And obviously they picked up Stephon Diggs. So it was just a matter of time until we saw the Bills make the Super Bowl in this video, man. Singletary or whoever that is that Fred Jackson? No, TJ Yeldon. Bruh. My bad. Cannot get the first down. They're going to have to punt. Let's see who ends up winning this one. The Packers end up blowing them out 38-13. But hey, at least the Bills can say they made it to a Super Bowl. We're moving on to simulation number 24. The rookie does it again. Justin Herbert gets his 3rd MVP of the video. And we have 2 teams who we've already seen in the Super Bowl. So once again, I will just simulate. And the Colts end up taking this one. Phillip Rivers gets his 2nd Super Bowl W of the video, man, beating out Drew Brees. Simulation number 25. Bro, what are some of these records that these MVPs are winning with? Like 7, 6, and 3? How do you even tie 3 times in one season? And we have the Panthers versus the Ravens, 2 teams that once again have already been in the Super Bowl. Let's see if the Panthers can get their first W in their 2nd appearance. No, they cannot. Lamar and the Ravens continue their winning ways. 6 Super Bowl appearances, 6 Super Bowl W's in this video. They're just going crazy. Simulation number 26. Surprise, surprise. Cam Newton wins another MVP. And unfortunately, we have two teams that have already been in the Super Bowl, Texans and the Packers. High key, that'll be an exciting Super Bowl, man. Deshaun Watson versus Aaron Rodgers, two quarterbacks that just never give up on any plays. That'll definitely be fun to watch. But let's see who comes out on top. It's the Texans. Their second Super Bowl win in as many tries, man. Okay, I see y'all. Simulation number 27 headed your way. The Ginger Jesus wins the MVP this time. Could not be more proud of Carson. Let's go. Even though he didn't make it to the Super Bowl, man, it's the Packers once again and the Ravens. The Ravens finally taken out in the Super Bowl, man. The Packers weren't playing no games. We are on to simulation number 28. Lamar finally wins MVP. Let's go. And his team makes it to the Super Bowl again. I'm not even mad. I know it's them and the Cowboys teams we've seen so many times in the Super Bowl in this video. But hey, Lamar finally got MVP. I can't even be mad. Let's see if he can also win the Super Bowl in the same year. The answer is yes. 38-35. The Ravens get back to their winning ways. We are on to simulation number 29. Tannehill gets his third MVP of the video. And the Bears are back in the Super Bowl for the second time in the video. The Browns, this is like their 9th or 10th. I lost count. And Cleveland gets their third W of the video, man. The Bears, 1 win, 1 loss in the Super Bowl. Not too bad. So many teams without even an appearance, let alone a Super Bowl win. Let's see if we can at least get one new team in these last 3 simulations. Well, at least his team was above 500 this time. Tannehill gets his 4th MVP of the video. And would you look at that? The Browns and the Cowboys, the two teams with the most appearances in this video. And the Cowboys come out on top this time. Simulation number 31. How can someone win MVP 8 times and not make it to the Super Bowl once? And this Super Bowl would be disgusting. I know it's already 2 teams we've seen, but Brady versus Mahomes, Chiefs versus Buccaneers, that would be nasty. But the Chiefs win this one, 31-17. Somehow that was only Brady's 2nd appearance of the video, man. This is the 32nd simulation, the last simulation. Let's hope it's a good one. And Patrick Mahomes wins the final MVP of the video. And we end off with the Browns versus the Panthers. Can't say that would be the best possible Super Bowl, but you know what? The Browns just dominated half of these appearances, and they end up getting the last Super Bowl win of the video. All right, so in the perfect world, obviously, every single team would have had 2 appearances with 1 W and 1 L, but you know, Madden's not a perfect game. I mean, I think that's pretty obvious. Half of the NFL made it to the Super Bowl, man. 16 teams, 7 AFC, 9 NFC. Gonna have a graphic up with all the teams that won a Super Bowl, listing them by the number of wins, and then after that going with the number of appearances. And I'm also gonna have a graphic up of the MVPs, the different people that won MVP during this simulation. I still can't get over how Cam had the most and his team never made it to the Super Bowl once. But hey, let me know your thoughts down in the comment section. I'm gonna go catch some Z's. I'd love if after I wake up, you guys would have destroyed the like button and also hit that subscribe button if you're new. I'll see you on the next one.